And tonight we will be discussing Power Book 2, Season 4, Episode 2, To Thine Own Self. What's up, y'all?
Hey,
Y'all sound very chipper. Chipper. It's a hot Tuesday, one of the hottest days of 2024 so far. You guys stay dehydrated today?
No, I stay hydrated.
Oh, hydrated, excuse me.
he's
Excuse
trying
me.
to kill us.
So, Keisha, how you feeling? Hot?
Yeah, I'm hot.
Agitated?
I know I'm
Ag-
better than I was yesterday. Yesterday I was very aggravated.
That's good. That's good. So, you guys, we're on, we're on episode 2 of the finale of season of Power Book 2, Ghost, season 4. Um, I'll take it away today.
Have at it.
I thought the episode was meh. Um, I thought the episode followed up exactly with episode 1, which I basically rated it a 1. I won't say it was that bad. You see the pivot. We all know what's going on in the Power universe with them ending all the shows and then rebooting with Origins. So you see the pivot where they basically have Tariq and Braden being broke, which I just find very interesting. Tariq having 3 jobs, basically being a college student. First, you had Tariq in the first 3 seasons be one of the biggest drug dealers on the show. Now you just basically broke him down whatsoever. What is the purpose of Tariq going to college? Tariq was going to college for one thing. That was not his dream. That was his father's dream. Part of getting the trust fund was him completing college. The trust fund is no more. So why would he still be in college going through these struggles? So that's a part of the story that I know that the writers think that the fans continue to be dumb. Um, Diana being pregnant, I think is interesting. Kane, you already can see that Kane and Noma gonna have this thing. Still not understanding Detective Carter. Why is he trying to get Davis to roll, locking up Obi? Obi, I don't think is going to tell on Tariq. I think Obi, if he does tell, it would be on Noma. Other than that, like, where's Councilman Tate? Like, you have this new teacher again, white college professor, basically teaching that. Excuse me if I pronounce it wrong. Collateral studies. I don't know what the name of it is. Just that class where all of us in class, they throw out different theories and different scenarios, and then they break it down during the semester. So I thought that was interesting. I still wish that they give us some more background on Detective Carter. You introducing them to this franchise, and it's like we don't know nothing. He's a New York City detective going after somebody that was once on the FBI and the DEA's hot list. So I'm trying to understand that. But other than that, the episode was the episode.
Yeah, it was mid. It wasn't that. It wasn't that great. I don't understand the Monet flashbacks. We already knew how she was in the streets. Is y'all trying to show that, she was more of a boss than Lorenzo? I think we already knew that. Drew, if you're going to kill your mother, man, just go ahead and do it. What you contemplating it for? You mad that she killed your father and your lover? Just the Diana telling them it was Reek, trying to set Reek up. Now it's not Reek. And Effie wanting to go to Stanford, but then Kane called her, so she didn't go to the interview. Noma's acting is atrocious. And it's not just her accent, it's her acting. It's bad. And found something to do with Obi. Other than that, it was a good episode.
Keisha?
I like Noma's white jacket. She had on, I don't know if it was pleather or leather. I really like that jacket. Same thing as last week. The episode was I think their demographic may have liked it. Monet taking the medicine and passing out and ruining the deal for the Russians uh was stupid. Like your kids been running stuff while you haven't, like, what are you doing? Um the flashback scenes, I thought they picked the perfect person to play uh Mary J. Blige or Monet.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that casting was spot on. N- Noma, I don't know. I just don't know. Diana being pregnant, I mean, she did have sex with Tariq uh, right before she set him up to kill her mother. But the Power Universe is very, it's real time. So, when it left off last year, it picked up right at the same point. So it ain't been a month. So she could not possibly be pregnant by Tariq. But I'm sure that that's what they're going to switch it to. Uh, the girl singing Weak is obvious. That's going to be Brayton's uh, new love interest.
Mm.
Um, I don't like how corny they have. To me, Brayton still has style. So even if he had to go work for his uncle, he still should have better clothes than what he's wearing.
Mhm.
Tariq working the three job. Like, I just don't get it. They don't have no money nowhere.
What's the other little black girls? What's her function? Like, what's her role? Just to be a smart aleck?
Yeah,
So like,
that's been a role the whole
yeah.
thing. Um,
Where's RSJ at?
Two Bit,
Where's two? Oh, yeah, the car scene.
the Two Bit in the car scene. Like, if he was going to take his car back and he had extra keys, he could have been took his car back.
Absolutely.
I mean, and if you don't have no money, and I'm sure y'all ain't switched no paperwork, the first thing you should be doing is selling that car.
Right.
But you're not scared of 2-bit now? All of a sudden, you're not scared, so you're going to steal a car. At one minute, they made it seem like you were scared of 2-bit.
He been shooting people in the street, I guess. He's still scared of Kane. Because he ran like Jackie Joyner Kersey. He was, what's her name? Shakar Richardson. He was out of there. Usain Bolt. He was out of there.
So, you guys in the chat, we'd like you guys to chime in on the episode, because this episode, excuse me, Keisha, for 1 second. This episode for us was, man. Anthony, I see your comment. You said you think Kane is going to kill Drew and Diana for his mother. I mean, it all
I'm
comes
sick
to
of
an end.
people I'm sick of people killing their family members. I'm like, this is how they settle all disagreements. Like, come on. I know my fair share of street people, but
I
this can't be
understand.
real.
I understand what the Power Universe is doing, Keisha and Dwayne, with trying to get the interest back. But one of the things that I think that they did is that because of these first two episodes, in my opinion, was so underwhelming, knowing that the series is coming to an end, in the back of my mind, I'm like, hey, just hurry up and get it over with. I don't look forward to Fridays for Power.
Well, first, I think they announced it too soon because they're trying to get us. So they're tying up loose ends. And
Mhm.
if we think about the original Power and who killed Ghost, a lot of them episodes was dreadful. They was god awful. Towards the end, I don't really. If these characters are going to be on new shows, give us the bang.
Mhm.
Give
Yeah.
us the bang.
And the
This
excuses, even though I touched on it yesterday, the excuses is kind of running out on the excuses for all this bad writing. There's no excuses. Like, what is the direction of this season of Power Book 2? Like, what's the theme of this
I
season?
mean, Tariq is aimless. Now, Tariq know how to do a lick though. Like, he was trained by 50. He didn't go right into selling drugs.
Right.
Nicole
These
says,
are
"Figure out my
computer.
misery."
Yes, these are computer, internet, uh, smart kids. They should be frauding and moving money or something. They don't need to just be selling drugs.
Yeah,
Right.
they was just selling drugs out of coffee cups.
Right. It's something else that they could be doing to get their hustle on. So I just think that it bothers me. And that whole Monet with the gun and the Russians and the Effie, all of that bothered me. I'm just like,
It's a tough watch, you guys. It really is. As much as we like the show, I think it's bombing right now. And I have to be honest. I just think it's
and
rough.
I'm sick of the new characters. If we gotta have cops, why these new cops? What is he bringing? And you just a regular beat cop, and you going over after the biggest drug dealers? Like,
You're a
come
cop in
on.
New York City working a task force. You got to hurry up and tie in the backstory if it has something to do with his father and Tommy. Because the way that he's coming at Tariq, oh, this is just off of what Pa said? Like, come on. Like, I get that we need to watch it and let some things fan out, but you gotta throw a dog a bone. You gotta give us a little bit more. More. You got to. It's
Davis
just
losing in
dreadful right
court.
now. It's
This is
dreadful.
Proctor all over again, because Proctor's license was on the line as well.
And
I
and they using and at least me say this. I probably shouldn't be saying this because y'all know another show I love seeing Tracy. But you notice that they just putting Method Man in all these scenes for the ladies.
Yeah.
Like this
That gets
man has been in how many sex scenes in the first two episodes?
yeah. That gets a little corny because it's like at the end of the day, this is all y'all got. This is all y'all got.
Like I ain't hating on it for the ladies. Enjoy, ladies. I'm just saying, like,
and the
Yeah.
and the Tasha thing,
Yeah.
like
Oh, the
yeah,
whole Tasha scene. That
he couldn't
come on.
find Tasha before.
Yeah,
Now he know
right in
exactly where she
Pennsylvania.
is.
yeah.
Right in Pennsylvania, and got on speed dial. The only thing Tariq remembered was when Tasha knocked him out. Now all of a sudden he got her number.
Mm,
Yeah, Nicole, you're right. Effie could change stats for the Russian's daughter, but they can't pay her own way in school. And Effie is the one, like Keisha said, she would have never missed an opportunity in school for nobody. So now all of a sudden she did it for Kane for a deal.
yeah, it's crazy.
If she wouldn't do it for Tariq, she ain't going to do it
Yeah,
for Cam. I think Effie does care about Tariq,
Yeah, she.
but the way Effie has grown up, she can't put nobody before her.
No.
yeah, hey, Anthony, that was the biggest thing that Anthony said. We getting a new task force and Rico case on Tariq. That's the biggest issue that I've always had. I didn't want to see the police last season. I don't want to see the police like it's that chase. They didn't allow, unfortunately, this fourth season. They did, and when you think about this Power Book 2, these characters never grew. Tariq is the same Tariq that left off in the regular Power. We didn't see him grow. Yeah, he met Braden and stuff like that, and Effie in Power, and now we know who they are. But we didn't see none of these characters grow, and because you continue telling the same old story, police task force, and he gets away and takes the stand and gets a lawyer and just
Well, that's why I'm okay with him finishing school. I'm okay with him finishing what he started. He should only have a semester left. I thought he was in the accelerator program.
Mm.
But
But
my thing is, when he get done, what's he gonna do? His
that's
whole
what I
thing
was
is
going
getting
to
the
say.
trust
Where do
fund,
we go after that?
getting the trust fund so he can take care of his mother and Yaz.
Well, he gonna have to get a job
And
with
then they made
R.J.
it seem,
Stevens, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
The
Then they
trust
made it
fund
seem,
done.
what
The
did they do?
trust
Anthony?
fund is the trust fund is done.
Yeah. Then they made it seem like Tasha was a problem for the witness protection program. What problem was she? Allegedly, Tommy found out where they was at. Tommy was going to kill her at a safe house. Why was she at a safe house if she was already in the program? It
I
just
don't
don't add up.
understand why she in the witness protection program.
Yeah.
Because Ghost and Tommy killed most of their people. I don't understand, but what the fuck do I know? They killed most of their enemies, so why would she be in the witness protection program? But Tariq could walk around school in New York. Like, what sense does it? That doesn't make sense.
Using his name too.
And Tommy is supposed to be dead in New York, so I don't get it. But yeah, Tariq beating up the guy in the store. She gonna lose her job, I guess. I don't know.
And it's almost crazy in a weird way, right? You guys, I saw a couple of old clips of Amari Hardwick and Notori.
Mm-hmm.
They had a hell of a chemistry, yo. Like, she's a better actress in the scenes that she was with Amari, and likewise with him. Their intermingling was great. Like, watching her now, she has no purpose in this show. She's just Tariq's mother. Like,
well, I think that the later on she's gonna have a purpose, but I just don't get to it. Get to it. Why are you slow rolling it?
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I know that we love doing what we do. We love watching these shows. But it's like you're not even competing with the beginning of the summer. It ain't even after the 4th of July where everybody's out. So you got to have these shows that's trying to compete with the holidays and the nice weather. This is a bore fest. It really is.
Yeah, I think they hyped us up, and now they're not delivering on the goods.
Do y'all think that they decided to cancel or mid taping, so some of these episodes are already taped?
I think, like I said last week, I think some of these episodes was taped already. I do think that they have enough stuff that they haven't even put together before it hits the editing table where they could do some stuff. And I just think that them saying that the show was coming to an end, and then Michael acting like he didn't know, and 50 saying he never answered his phone, that was all a joke. But then they went on this big campaign to promote the show, and like Dwayne said, the way they were talking was like, this is it. This is the end. They gonna come with a banger, and it ain't been. It hasn't even been shows where you could say, "Oh, that was a good episode." We're not expecting a banger, but we're not expecting duds. And in my opinion, the first 2 episodes been really duds. They haven't. I know.
And this wasn't Effie already in Stanford, so now why she trying to go back to Stanford?
She should have graduated by now. She never had a issue with her school. She's a smarty yard. Like I don't understand where they're going with this. I don't understand the story now. We know Effie and Tariq is going to be working together. In what capacity? She ain't going to do nothing to stop her bread. She might give him a warning to get killed. They're not going to kill Tariq. They just Nolan basically just told him he ain't hustling.
Yeah.
This is something that should have happened in season 1, where somebody was trying to stop him from getting some bread. But to do it now, it's just weird.
But he's so enterprising at this point, right? You should be able to figure out how to make some money. Y'all hiding the drugs on the secret little things on the college campus. You're sending drugs through the coffee. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And this dummy is in the bathroom taking pregnancy. Like, I can't.
They should have somebody in the mailroom doing credit card scams or something, right, Keisha?
Something. This is what these kids do.
Y'all worked with stocks. Y'all worked in the market, Wall Street. Like, it's things that y'all could have learned by accident. That y'all
Pump and dump.
now.
Because y'all smart. These are not dumb kids.
Yeah. Yeah. They
I'm
could do
sick
better.
of Drew. This brooding face he's making is doing nothing for me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Anthony. Tariq went to that storage unit in episode 1 with the guns. Like Keisha always reminds us, remember what Tasha always said to Tariq, that his father and Tommy got guns and money all over the city. So we can only assume that Tariq knows some of their whereabouts when they get a rainy day. But now he's broke. It was money in the storage unit too, but now they ain't got no bread.
How? It's been 2 days. And y'all went to Italy? Like, how you don't have no money that you work at 3 jobs on? Now, I understand that you may not be able to just pay $10,000 cash like that. Where's Stern? Oh, because he lost Truth nightclub too. A mess.
Yeah, they making us really, really, really look at this whole. They just like you said, Keisha. They ended off. They ended off the original Power weird, and they continued it with their. They might do one good season of one of these shows and this be weird.
Yeah,
Tommy,
we might only get 2 or 3 good episodes.
but Keisha, the funny thing about that, they split this up in 2 parts. This
yeah.
is ending. This is ending right before Labor Day, and that's part 1.
His car dying. You ever check the oil or anything?
Yeah.
Uh,
Driving.
Yeah,
and two
crazy.
bit, you doing so bad. You driving this little 85 Cutlass. I'm over it.
But with that, everyone knows in the chat what we usually do. More than halfway into our review show, we rate the episode, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Once again, I'll jump out the window. I'm gonna give this a 2.5.
I was going 3. I thought you was going less than that.
Shit, it's lucky it got more than that from the one it got. It's a two. This episode was a 2.5 for me. It just was lackluster. It was more. It was meh. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing where you and Dwayne would have talked about the episode before I seen it, or Dwayne would have.
And why the Serbians and the Russians always look like the same people?
It's basically the same area.
I know, but they don't. I mean, like they picked up the same accents.
Anthony gave it a 1.75.
Oh shit! What did Dwayne give it?
Nicole gave it a 3.
I thought it was a solid 2.5.
Woo!
Ah,
Woo! Woo. You know what's funny, right? And I, when it's hot like it is now, we them all 3 had long days. This episode, if it was good, this episode would have been enthusiastic to talk about. But it's too hot. It has been too long of a day, and this episode was so bad that it's like, can we, like Nicole said earlier, can we just finish this puppy off? Like, it just was bad. I don't expect any changes, you guys. Unless something drastic happens, I don't expect any changes next week. I don't. I have no faith in the writers. I have no faith in what they're doing. I just don't think they know what they're doing.
well, I'll be.
Any final thoughts?
Hopefully it gets better.
Always the optimistic. I don't have any final thoughts.
No, hopefully it'll just get better. I don't know.
We shall
And with
see.
that,
With that, I'm gonna say it. With that, appreciate you guys listening and watching and tuning in. Always appreciate you guys' support. Remember, the best way to support the channel is to like, share, subscribe. We will see you guys next week, and hopefully we have some energy and be able to talk about this was a banging ass episode. Until then, take care.